Hi everyone, so today I'm here with Paulina.
Hello!
Okay, so we're going to do makeup for blue eyes. We're going to use golds and browns, and this is the finished look. So because Paulina's dry, we're going to use Photo Finish Primer Oil.
Very dry.
Very dry. So take about 3 drops. Rub that boy in. Oh yeah.
Oh, it feels so nice.
This is going to be really nourishing for dry skin. It's got lots of nourishing flower oils and butters in it. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, butter my face.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm now going to use NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Pure Gold. Because she's a gold gal. I'm just going to add a glow to the skin before we put foundation on. She's looking nice and orange at the moment. That will blend in.
I love that. Orange is my look.
What she lives for.
That's what I live for.
The orange tone will help to correct darkness as well, so you can put it under those eye holes.
So that's stabbing you.
It's best to stab your model.
Yeah.
So now for foundation, we're going to go in with Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear from Smashbox in 2.2, the colour of Heroes. And we're going to use it on a damp beauty blender. Slap that straight on. Now, there is a slight colour difference in Paulina's face and neck. So we're using foundation to match the neck colour as opposed to the face. This is Paulina's favourite foundation in the world. She's for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Positive.
And then what you want to do is get it all in the hair too. Keep that on that, on those chins. On those many
Poor
chins. Try not to knock out the nose stud. Okay, it's coming together. Looking cute. Okay, this is looking hashtag bananas. Okay, so we're now going to use Maybelline Instant Anti-Age The Eraser Eye Perfect Eye Cover Concealer in Light. This is slightly lighter than the foundation shade we've used because we are going to highlight the under eye. So, for powder, I'm not going to powder the whole face at the moment, I'm just going to set under the eyes. We're going to do a little bit of baking. I'm going to use the Dior Skin Nude Air Loose Powder in 02. And I'm just applying this with the damp beauty blender. Okay. So I'm going to use a cream bronzer. I'm going to use the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. This boy. This is a mousse bronzer, so it blends really, really easily.
Gotta add some dimension to this fat face.
To this fat old face. So I'm not really kind of contouring, I'm just warming up the skin. So we want the main focus to be the eyes, not the face. Okay. Then we're going to set the rest of the face with the same Dior powder. Get it all over her top if you can.
Oh yeah, please.
Okay. So we're going to use Blushing Nude by Estee Lauder. It's a satin blush and it's a peach tone which will bring out the blue in the eyes. And then to highlight, we're going to use Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in Bronze Glow. Yeah. apologise for any blindness that may be caused by this highlighter today. Let's just put your sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Get those shades on.
Oh, okay.
Tickle, thank you. So before we move on to eyes, we're just going to set the face with a little bit of my favourite, my best friend in the world, MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Close your eyes. Ooh yeah. So for brows, we're going to use a bit of Browsings by Benefit in dark. Okay, so we filled in the rest of the brows off camera. I'm just going to set them with some Gimme Brow to give them a little bit more texture as well. So I'm going to start with the base. I'm going to use Krylon Supra Colour in a word that I cannot say, but it's gold. And I'm just going to go and blend out the edges with a clean brush. I'm going in with a MAC single shadow, just on the inner corner. I'm going to use this pinky tone just on the inner corner. It's got a nice shimmer to it as well. So I'm keeping all of the shimmer on the inner corner. We're going to add some MAC shadows to the outer corner. And I'm just going to take a small crease brush and put in a matte brown eyeshadow. I'm going to keep it quite small because Paulina's eye isn't huge, so the smaller the brush, the more kind of precision you get. I'm just blending that into the crease. And I'm not taking that all the way in because you don't want to disrupt that sparkly shadow we just put there, so you want to keep it on the kind of outer third of the eye. Taking a slightly darker brown shadow, more of like a chocolatey colour on the same brush, and put that right onto the outer corner, still in the crease.
Right in there.
Right in that boy.
It feels like you're stabbing my eyeball.
That's what it's supposed to feel like.
Oh, thank you. I love it.
That's what I tell all my clients.
Do you?
Now I'm going to stab you right in the eyeball. Corner there. Take a clean, kind of fluffy crease brush, like this, and again blend it out. So you haven't got any harsh lines. No harsh lines, not today.
Absolutely not. When in doubt, blend it out.
Then we're going to take a pressed gold shimmery shadow, similar to the cream base we'll use to start with. This is almost going to kind of set it down. Put that right in the middle of the eye. Then I'm going to go back in with that smaller crease brush with a tiny bit of the darker brown shadow, and again just define the outer corner. So I'm going to take a pencil kind of kohl eyeliner This is a long wearing one because Paulina here has some oily eyelids, don't you? She likes to remind everyone on the daily. So this is Berminor's Lasting Line long wearing eyeliner in Forever Brandy. So it's not quite black. It's more of kind of a brown black colour, which won't be as harsh, but it'll still get the definition. So you're going to apply that as close to the lash line as possible. And just kind of blend it in there. You don't have to be too neat because it'll smoke it out after. I'm applying that all the way into the inner corner, so you want to keep that bit shimmery. And then take the other end, put a little blender on it. And smudge that all out.
Smudge it right out.
Smudging the outside. And then you're going to take that same brown shadow that you used on the outer corner, but a very tiny bit, on a very little precise brush, like this boy. And you're going to place it right over where you put that line in. And then before we do mascara, we're going to use NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And we're going to put that in the waterline of the eye. This is good for kind of smaller, more closed eyes because it gives the illusion that the white of the eye is extended down, and it makes the eye look more awake. So I'm just going to smoke out the underneath of the eye. You don't want too much colour there because that will kind of counteract the white liner that we put there. I'm just going to take a kind of medium brown shadow on, again, a small shade brush, and smudge it just under the lash line. So we're going to go back in with the same highlighter that we used on the cheeks, the Bobbi Brown. I'm going to take it on kind of a smaller fluffy brush, which I'm going to actually dampen with some Fix Plus so it really picks up the sparkle. And I'm also going to apply that on the inner corner of the eye. Right, so I'm going to use the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara. Look down. The reason we've kept all of this quite kind of shimmery and light and then kept the eyeliner just smudged into the lash line is because with a smaller eye you want to keep the most of the colour as close to the lash line as possible, because you can do all this crease work and all this fancy stuff and then you open your eye and it's disappeared. Okay, so for the lips, because we want the main focus to be on the eyes, we're going to go in with just a nude lip. So I'm going to use Double Wear Lip Liner in Rose. And then for lipstick, we're going to use a glossy one. This is the Estee Lauder Pure Colour Envy Shine lipstick in Mischievous Rose, because she's a mischievous kind of girl. Okay, so we're going to set the entire face, even though we've done it once, but you know, what's another layer? Fix Plus. Ooh yeah, drown that boy. Ooh. Okay, 10 years later.
Yeah, don't forget my lips because I like to look like a drug addict.
Island. Don't forget that whole head of hair.
And eyebrows.
And the eyebrows.
I don't like my
And
eyebrows.
in the mouth. I didn't even know you had your nose pierced.
Just remember the stupid things you do, okay?
Cheese fake.
Say that again.
Okay. Screech, screech, screech.
I feel like you still not like that.
Like a little T-Rex.
Yeah.
Do you want the main focus to be the eye? Not the face.
Well, can't help it.
When you're Paulina and you woke up like this, it is hard.
I'm sorry.
At the end we should be like, and really, she's a man.
Transformation.
Transformation.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
So I'm going to use a peachy tone brush. Right,
Go on.
right.
You can try yourself.
Okay. So we're going to... So we'll move you a bit closer for the eyes. You can use the brushes, not me. Okay, so... Paulina. Knock knock.
Who's that?
Your mum.
Oh, mummy, thank you. Oh my god.
Really helps if your model stares you directly into the eye, into the soul. So deep into your soul. Just like that. Braided mascara. This is, I just really like this because it's really, really black.
That's how you like it.
Right, do you want to move closer actually because it won't zoom?
Yeah. Come on.